Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi and today I have a keto related video for you guys. This one is what I eat in a day on lazy keto. If you don't know, my entire family is following a low carb ketogenic lifestyle and I have been doing so for over a year. I started out at 232 pounds and I'm currently at around 185, which is my goal weight. I am struggling with that. I'm considering changing my goal weight to 175, but we're not sure yet. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna have my name right here for you guys, so you can go over there and check me out. I do have a Facebook group, All Things Keto with Kristi. It'll be linked in the description box. Another big exciting announcement I have for this video is I contacted Perfect Keto and they gave me a buy one, get one 40% off code. So right now is the perfect time to stock up on your collagens, your base, your cookies, your bars, anything you could possibly need from them. So I'll have the discount code and the link in the description box, so make sure you take advantage of that. That sale is good Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I will have the dates down there below for you guys as well, but make sure you take advantage of that discount code. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this video and let me show you what I'm eating today. This morning, do I have a treat for you guys? Just wait. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, same as always, I'm gonna be making my base and collagen together. So I have some ice in my magic bullet. I'm now gonna add in some unsweetened almond milk. This one is just vanilla. Let me show you. Usually do around 3/4 of a cup. Remember, this has got a ton of ice in it already. This morning I am using the salted caramel perfect keto collagen. You know I'm obsessed with the collagen, great for hair, skin, nails, joints, and so many other things. And I am a firm believer as well that this is what helped my hair to stop falling out. Then I'm gonna be adding half a scoop of the vanilla base. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this up until it's smooth. I'm going to transfer this over to a glass. See how it's like a frosty consistency? Next, we're going in with 3 tablespoons of hot water. I've just put those on the stove to bring to a boil. 2 tablespoons of keto approved sweetener. I'm using Pure. Again, I picked this up off of either Amazon or at Walmart. Instant coffee, I'm using Folgers Classic Decaf. You can use regular. I just use decaf because I don't like to do a lot of caffeine. And you want 2 tablespoons of that. Add in your hot water. I'm going to go ahead and just whisk that around for a second just to mix everything up. Now we're going to go in with our hand mixer and beat this until it is fluffy. This process does take a few minutes, but believe me, it's worth it, especially if you love the flavor of coffee and it's something that's unique. Now I have my drink over here that I made previously with my perfect keto base and collagen and almond milk. And there's what it still looks like a frosty. And I'm gonna go ahead and spoon some of this on top. And here's what it looks like. You can see I have some left. I don't put a ton on there, probably about 3 spoonfuls. Does that not look delicious? I'm gonna let Kerrigan have the rest of this. She'll make her own little coffee concoction this morning and she'll add that to it. But I'm gonna go sit down, work for a little while. This morning's breakfast is going to be extremely simple. I'm just having some of the High Key instant hot cereal. They have these in a variety of different flavors. Right now I have the coconut almond and the strawberries and cream. I'm gonna be going with the coconut almond. All I needed to do was add 1/3 of a cup of the cereal, and then to that I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of boiling water. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up with my baby spoon. And then you're supposed to let this sit for several minutes. Not really sure. Let's see, 1 to 2 minutes before eating. The macros on these are really good. If you've not tried it, this is the closest you can find to an oatmeal. I do add butter to the top of this. So there's my butter on top. I'm just gonna let that melt. With that, I'm going to have one of the keto pucks that I melted down. This is Keto Brick Mocha. It's just a keto brick. I've showed these several times in the past, and since I had went ahead and melted some down this week, I wanted to go ahead and eat one with breakfast because this is gonna give me some extra fat and keep me full longer throughout the day. I'm not really that hungry this morning after having that big coffee, so this is what I'm gonna go with. For those of you that might be interested in high key products, I wanted to show you that a serving of this is 170 calories, 13 fat, 8 grams of protein, and only 2 net carbs per serving. And the ingredients in this is super clean. I just order these online, and I always have a discount code for high key products listed for you in the description box. Okay, welcome to today's Chit Chat. This is what I call quarantine chic. All quarantine and no chic. Guys, I don't even bother putting makeup on anymore. I'm just always wearing lounge clothes these days. It's getting real. So I have been trying to do some walking a couple times a week. Usually the family comes. Check out the gorgeous flowers. It's a nice little walk. And look at this cactus. And this is where I'm going, up the hill. I honestly don't have a ton to chit chat about. How is homeschooling going for you guys? Are you enjoying it as much as I am? It is stressful. I've been having to fill out a few surveys from the Tennessee Board of Education. They're talking about either extending school days once they go back. They're talking summer school. They're talking all sorts of stuff that is very stressful on my kids. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? I wish that was in my yard. Check out somebody's pretty tulips. I don't have any flowers in my yard. I know to plant some for next year though. Oh my gosh. I was up last night till midnight trying to get a Walmart order placed so I can just go and pick it up. You know, the grocery pickup thing. It was hard, and from what I'm hearing, it's going to probably be a lot of things they don't have in stock I won't be able to get. But I'm not going in the store. I'm sure your Walmart is like mine right now. They're only allowing so many people in the store at a time. People are starting to get desperate, so times have definitely changed, people. Anyways, I have a huge like $350 grocery order put in because some things are for mom, some things are for our house, and some things are for Preston also. Right now, I'm trying to talk the kids into having some fun. It's not working. I want to do some like really funny TikToks, like some of the Tiger King stuff, just things like that. But man, they just are not having it. Briley is staying on the trampoline pretty much all day, and Kerrigan's just laying around on the computer. Good news is, I talked Chris into taking another week off, so this is his 3rd week off. He is considered an essential employee because it's construction, but he is down in Georgia and the pandemic is worse where he's staying than it is here, so I would rather him stay home. We are getting some yard work done, like weeding and stuff like that, cutting down bushes, blah, 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 but I would much rather him stay home than go. This will be my first Easter, probably without my mom coming to my house for Easter dinner, and probably without my own son. Preston probably won't be able to come because, you know, we're supposed to keep to what's in our house, not have outside people in, so I'm trying not to think about that. Okay, back home. So a while back, this company, K-Bosch, sent me some packages of their crusts. So they're like pizza crusts and things like that. Since then, we have used up all those and ordered some more. These are so good. They have a broccoli, a cauliflower crust. They also have a pumpkin crust. They have a dessert crust, a chocolate crust. They have so many to choose from. Today, I'm going to be using the broccoli keto crust. This is 6 servings per container. There's 2 thin crust pizzas in here. If you only want to take out one, you can, because they do make this resealable. I wanted to show you the macros and ingredients on this. I've been really impressed with their pizza crust. So all I'm gonna do is cook it according to the package of instructions. I'm gonna go ahead and make both because me, Chris, and the kids are here, and I'm just gonna make some cheese pizzas for lunch. I like a crispy pizza crust. It suggests taking these out of your package and putting them on a non-stick skillet to crisp them up a little bit before you put them in the oven. And that is all I'm doing right here. I'm just gonna let these get a little crispy. On one side, I'll flip it over and do it to the other. Sauce that I'm gonna be using is the Rao's homemade pizza sauce. I picked this one up at Walmart. I'm also gonna add some Parmesan cheese, and I'm gonna go ahead and shred up some mozzarella. I started out with a spoonful of my pizza sauce, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get that all over it. I had some leftover sausage. I added that. There's what we got going on so far. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the Parmesan cheese or not. I've already got the next one started. I'm trying to figure out, do I wanna go with sausage and bacon, just bacon, maybe pepperoni, possibly just cheese, because you know, kids just are notorious for liking plain cheese pizzas. But I think I'm going to do the same exact thing as I did with this first one. Okay, just did the same thing for both pizzas, and now what I'm going to do is take some of my Redmond's garlic salt and just sprinkle over top because we like garlic and we love salt. 425 for 11 to 13 minutes. While that's baking, I'll go over the nutritional information with you really quick. So 1/3 of the crust is a serving. It's 40 calories, 3 fat, 1 total carb with less than 1 dietary fiber. So that'll give you a little bit less than 1 net carb. And then you have 3 protein. Okay, these just came out of the oven. Do those not look amazing? They're so good, guys. You're gonna love these. So I didn't cut it into thirds. I cut the pizzas in half. So I'm having half. I'm having some cut up red peppers. And it's a southern thing. I'm having some ranch to go with my pizza and veggies. It's just what we do. Ranch goes with everything, especially in the South. But check out this pizza. I wanted you guys to see. And again, that's how I cut it. I just cut this one in half. So Chris will eat this half, then I'll cut them in half again, and then the girls will eat each a half probably, I guess. We'll just have to wait and see what the girls do. Perfect for a really quick meal. Chris outside cutting down a tree, and I only had to ask him one time. Hey babe, will you cut that tree down for me?
One time.
One time. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Probably put up a barrel and plant flowers or something, but it was getting so big it was just starting to split down the middle, and here's the rest of it. See what I'm saying? It had just got too big. Maybe plant something else here. I'm not sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, here's where that big bush was that Chris finally cut down. Oh, over there's Mitten's toys and a blanket and stuff. But this is what we got, this big empty space to work with as soon as we can get to town and buy some stuff to put here. Tonight's dinner is going to be a taco bake. So basically all you need is eggs, ground beef, shredded cheese, salsa, heavy whipping cream, and garlic powder. Everything else, of course, is just to taste. I do throw together my own taco seasoning, and I'll show you that as we cook up this beef. Okay, I've got my pound of ground beef on the stove. I'm gonna go ahead and cook that up completely till it's no longer pink. Now that I have my ground beef browned completely and it's no longer pink, I'm gonna add in some spices. Seasonings I'm using to make this a taco flavor are minced onion, paprika, cumin, and also cayenne pepper. I don't measure any of this out. I just throw it in my meat. It's just one of those things I do. I'm gonna start out with the cayenne pepper and shake some of that in there. Then add in some cumin, paprika, onion because we love onion. So instead of mixing this up with a little bit of water, what I'm going to do is just pour about a spoonful of salsa in here and mix all that up. Okay, I went ahead and stirred all this up and let it cook. You can see there is no liquid left. You can definitely take a pie plate to put this in. All I did was take one of my small rectangular ones, and I have coated it with coconut oil on the sides and the bottom. I'm just going to take my ground beef mixture and pour it in here. In a separate bowl, I'm going to go ahead and break 6 eggs. To my eggs, I'm going to add heavy whipping cream, and that is 1 cup. Next, I'm going to add in some garlic powder, but if you have fresh garlic, use that. I'm adding in half a teaspoon. Now I'm going to add in some Redmond's real salt. If you want to add other seasonings, go for it. There's so many things you can do with this. You can add pepper right now if you like. I am not a pepper fan. So now I'm just going to whisk this all together until it's completely mixed up. Once I have my egg mixture completely mixed, we're going to pour that on top of our ground beef really easy so that we don't have it separate any. I need 1 cup of shredded cheese. We're just going to go ahead and shred up this sharp cheddar, but you can use whatever cheese you like. This is what we have on hand. Now on top of that, I'm going to add in my 1 cup of shredded cheese, and I'm just going to sprinkle that over top of it as evenly as possible. 350 degree oven for about 30 minutes or until set. So I'm going to put my timer on 30 and then I'll come back and check. While that is baking, I'm going to go ahead and make a batch of tortilla chips. I showed this in my easy air fryer video I just posted last week. I'll have that link for you if you want to go check it out. All you need is some low carb tortilla shells, some kind of oil. I'm using extra virgin olive oil, and this one has a garlic flavoring. And then whatever seasonings you want to put, I'm of course adding garlic powder and salt. I'm going to take my olive oil and I'm going to put a little bit on my tortilla shell. I'm going to take my silicone brush from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to rub that around and completely coat this tortilla shell. On this side, I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder, and then I'll just take my silicone brush again and make sure it gets all over it. Flip it, repeat the process. I'm going to put olive oil and salt on this side. So just make sure you coat the entire tortilla shell. On this side, I'm going to sprinkle some of the Redmond's real salt and get it all over it. Now I'm just going to take a pizza cutter and cut this into chips. Go ahead and arrange that in a single layer in your basket. I've showed this air fryer a million times. I have been using this one for over a year. It is my absolute favorite. I'll link it down below in case any of you want to check it out. I'm going to go ahead and put this on 300 degrees, and then I'm going to take my time down to 8 minutes and then hit start. At 4 minutes, I hit pause, pull these out, and I'm going to shake my basket and flip these. Go ahead and replace the basket and hit start. Chips are done. You can tell which ones are plain and then which ones have some seasoning on them. So we will have some tortilla chips with our dinner. Okay, this baked for about 35 minutes till it was completely set in the center and wasn't jiggly, and I'm going to let it sit and cool for about 5 minutes before I cut it. I went ahead and cut a piece out. I also added a few chips. I'm going to add sour cream to the top of this. Of course, I add sour cream to everything too. And then I also added a big old dollop of the salsa. This one is a little bit spicier that I pick up at Aldi. This is the chipotle lime salsa. I like it a lot. Again, has a little bit of a kick to it. If you've got avocado, add it. Whatever you've got to add to the side, you can. You can add salsa to dip your chips in, but this is what we're doing for dinner tonight. Quincy isn't feeling good. He's not eating, and he is sick again. He got a new little shirt. Forget the eggs. I'm hunting chicks. So hopefully by the time you guys see this, this is Sunday, he'll be better by tomorrow when you see this on Monday. I'm hoping. If not, we'll be calling the vet again. For dessert tonight, we're going to go in with some ice cream. I'm actually going to have some of the new Enlightened that they have out. This is a new flavor. This is the caramel chocolate double dough. You get a serving of this for only 1 net carb. It does say to leave this out for 5 to 10 minutes before digging in, and that it's worth the wait. And there is what it looks like. I like this. This is one of my favorite ice creams because it is creamier, the Enlightened keto versions. Your serving size is a half a cup, so if you ate this entire thing, it would only be 4 net carbs. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe and definitely staying sane. You could probably see one of my kids up here on the trampoline right now doing their homework. That's what we do now. We do work outside. I hope everyone's doing well though, seriously. Make sure you stay inside and wash your hands. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.